Alright, so I watched a series of movies recently called Detective Chinatown. And I've watched 3 movies, and I'm itching for a 4th. However, these movies are garbage. Most of them. As in about 50-60% of the footage. 20 or 30% of maybe average or maybe even good stuff. And then the rest is gold. Oh, and 5% are credits. There are cliches, stupid choices, inconsistencies, absolutely idiotic decisions, but there is more. What is it about? Tan Ren is a wacky detective gambling his days away in a seedy neighborhood, but one day his entire world gets turned upside down when he gets asked to deliver a statue. Now he's framed for murder. Will his genius nephew prove his innocence, or will they get arrested? Find out in this crazy adventure. Oh god, I try to sound as obnoxious as possible because these movies kind of are. The main lead is so loud and annoying, good lord. He's like a Chinese version of, I don't know, Adam Sandler, Rob Schneider. I get that he's supposed to be like that, and maybe he's not like that in real life, but good lord, in these movies I just want to smack him across the face all the time. Anyway, the setup is what he's a detective in Chinatown, and he's forced to hang out with his relative who is either an autistic or just a weirdo. A wacky body comedy. All 3 movies have that. What did I enjoy? The ending. I honestly could have chalked up these movies to a forgettable mess and just forget they ever existed. First one was an okay romp with a cool chase scene and that moment in the police precinct where one guy goes, okay, the suspect is short, dark-skinned guy with golden teeth, and then this goofball just grins at the cop and as he explains this over the phone. And there's 0 recognition. That was a great moment. I loved it so much. But the second and the third movie didn't really have anything funny like that. I tried to be funny, but it felt forced and pretty bad in that respect. So the ending. The thing which redeemed it for me. It's 100% plot twist, which changes the mood from a comedy to almost horror. And every time there are these subtle hints explaining it all throughout the movie. So in the ending it shows flashbacks from everything. I loved the damn ending so damn much, especially the first and the third movies. The first completely caught me by surprise. By the second I was expecting that, so it was obvious. But the third was again done really damn well, and that was actually a really important part of the story. Although I saw it coming too. And I know I'm ruining this by spoiling that there even is a twist, but I really have to say it, because again, that is the only thing I can strongly praise, and it should be fairly obvious if by the end of the movie you'd be interested in more. Because the moment I saw that reveal, that damn smirk, I just had to see more. And I was disappointed. Very much so. But I still wanted to see what kind of nonsense is gonna happen in the third one. And that one was worth it to me. What did I dislike? So the negatives. Okay, for one, the obnoxious lead. Both of them, actually. Mr. McPerfect McGee, with perfect memory and an ability to watch videos at 20 times speed and catch everything that happened. And I don't speak Cantonese or Mandarin or... The point is what the stutter the actor is trying to sell is hard for me to even parse when I didn't understand a single word anyone has said. Yet it's like this important thing, which is kind of irrelevant, and the other one is just too loud and obnoxious and arrogant and is written like he's likable. He's not. The writing for both of them is very lazy and feels like it's stuck in the pre-90s. The writing for characters in movies came a long way, and these are stuck firmly behind. Not like everyone everywhere has changed, but these seriously feel old and unfit to present a sufficient complexity to the discerning viewer even in the yesteryear, without even a mention in respect to the modern times. This feels unnatural, I'm not gonna speak like that. Everyone really written to be as deep as a paddling pool and is interesting as cardboard. Especially bad are all the wacky characters who appear when the leads are in trouble. Suddenly these show up and they have to make a face into the camera and fight the bad guy. And oh look, the biker, he has a flower because he's gay and he's like that guy, he likes that guy, and oh no, isn't that funny? It's just so awful. It's like a movie for 5-year-olds. Made by other 5-year-olds, and then produced by a 4-year-old. The story itself is also a stretch. Like I said, it relies on these superpowers of memory which the viewer is supposed to somehow believe. If we literally said, he's magic, it would have been better. Just add some nonsensical magic element into this and act like it's some ancient Chinese secret. The things which happen can still be wacky and not harm the enjoyment. Again, that scene with the police in the first movie, it was so silly. And obviously unrealistic, but really damn fun. Yet they try to pretend like there's a serious story while mugging to the camera, and then acting like it was silly all along, only to change the mood to whatever the ending is. I couldn't keep up with what they were trying to do, but to me, they failed at whatever they were trying to do. Really, every movie plays out like this. There's a setup, then it's like someone shot a starter pistol, and then it's a constant run toward the next event. Fight here, investigate there, talk in here, getting into some trouble there, and always run, run, run. It's a constant breakneck pace, and every time appears to be entirely pointless. There is never a slow moment, but it's never justified. The movies are over 2 damn hours long each, and it's still like almost nothing has happened. They are like a TV show which had too much of a budget, so they decided to just stretch it. But they had no idea how, so here comes random bull for no reason. It really should have been a 10-15 minutes of introduction, setting up the case and characters, then 20 minutes or so of investigation, and then 10 or so minutes to wrap it up, with maybe 5 minutes for possible twists and whatnot. Boom, less than an hour. All good. Instead it's this. Somehow feeling too damn long and too fast at the same time. All 3 movies are honestly crap. I can't look at them and say, okay, I am proud to have watched these movies. They made me feel better, and I'm willing to share their message with the world. Detective Chinatown, what a movie, what a series of movies. Everyone must watch these. Hell no, I am not saying that. It's not good, it's not that fun, it's not even that complex. I just really got suckered into that twist. So much so that I'm still chasing that high by watching the sequels and checking whenever there is more coming. But I would not want to inflict that on anyone else.